Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Let's talk a little bit about Ukraine today. Okay, so Ukraine is in a very good position to negotiate with the Russians. Okay, Ukraine is in a position to offer protection to the Russians with regards to their oil pipelines and their oil transportations, because the Russians are in the are interested in the business of being able to move their oil to Germany where they can sell it. Okay, and the Ukrainians are in a perfect position to provide safety to the Russians. Okay, um, that's the position that the Ukrainians should be negotiating from. Okay, now as far as the safety, right, and the independence of the Ukrainians, there's only one solution. Okay, every single person that's capable of holding a gun in that country needs to be armed, right? That's probably everybody from 10 years and up, right? And if they're able to walk and understand and comprehend, okay, they should be trained in guns. There should be guns in each and every house in Ukraine, okay? And now is the time to set that up, right? You can't wait until the Russians actually invade before you decide that you're going to start distributing weapons and start running training programs. Now is the time that you're supposed to do that. Same thing applies in Taiwan, right? If Taiwan wants to stay free, they better have a gun for every person in that country that's strong enough to actually pick up a gun and pull the trigger. Okay, freedom is not free. Okay, freedom only belongs to those people who are willing to fight for it. Okay, and willing to defend it. Okay, but freedom is not free, and it shouldn't be free. Okay, because anything that you get free is worthless, is meaningless. Okay, things of value are usually things that you pay for, and you usually pay a very high price for. Okay, now as far as how the situation got to the point that it is, I mean, there's 100%. Biden wants it to be like this, right? The Democrats want this situation. They allowed it to happen both in Taiwan and Ukraine, either because they're being paid by Russia and China, or somehow they're benefiting from it. I mean, you gotta use your imagination, but somehow Biden is benefiting from this, right? Or the Democrats, the military establishment, they're benefiting from this. They want this situation to be exactly the way it is. Neither Taiwan nor Ukraine should look at the United States as an ally while you have Democrats in charge of the country. Okay, there's probably a better chance that the United States is working against Ukraine, against Taiwan with Biden as president. Okay, so they have to take matters into their own hands. They have to show, they have to prove, to their potential invaders that any invasion would be very costly. That they would pay for every inch of land that they try to take. But they should also prove to them that they're in a unique position to to provide peace to them, right? They're in a position to make business easier for the Russians. Taiwan, they're in a position to make business easier for the Chinese. So they gotta flip it around and turn their disadvantages into an advantage. Their armies are completely useless. Okay, you cannot threaten another military that's a lot more powerful than yours with an organized, centralized military of your own. Any centralized military, weaker centralized military, is easier to destroy. Okay, it's centralized. The people all the soldiers are concentrated, and if you take out the command and control structure, that organization falls apart. Only a decentralized militia is capable of actually making life really difficult for those invaders. Okay, not that they could necessarily defeat them, but they can make life so difficult for them that they wouldn't want to be there. So, a couple of things for you guys to think about. Obviously, I'm not in a position to tell the Ukrainians or the Taiwanese what to do, right? But they gotta look at the situation for themselves, and they gotta arm their own people. One thing I can guarantee them is I'm not gonna go fight for their freedom. I'm not sending my kids to go fight for their freedom. They gotta fight for their own freedom. They gotta spill their own blood if they want to be free. If they don't, then they're gonna be slaves. That's how it is, right? Freedom only belongs to those people that are willing to fight for it. So drop some comments below. Remember the channel, subscribe, and hit the bell button so you get notification of new videos I put up. Talk to you all soon.